So with Arishem running rampant at the time of this recording, I wanted to revisit the Guardians of the Galaxy and really focus on letting them shine for this video. This time around, we're focusing on a lockdown variation, which I personally feel is the way to go when they're the focus of the deck. As you might already know, the core Guardians gain 4 power on reveal when our opponent also plays a card in their lane. This deck has several ways to encourage or even force our opponent into playing into the lane we want. We use Nebula, Daredevil, Storm, and Jean Grey as our main resources to do just that. They'll be our go-to cards to get things started and will almost always be played on curve. This deck doesn't run any 6-cost cards, and that's because we end up putting more power down by playing 2 cards instead. Some of the go-tos include Gamora and Rocket, Shang-Chi and Star-Lord, or Negasonic and Groot. There are some great matches here that I hope you get to see and enjoy. A lot of wins, some losses that hopefully you get to learn from and take into your own matches. And if you're missing any cards, make sure to leave a comment so I can do my best to help out. So without further ado, enjoy the matches. Let's see. So yeah, we'll do Drax. He wants us to snap this early. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll see. I like that animation where Drax hit Goblin on our side. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, what do you have? Blob. Ooh. Too bad we can't play Negasonic there, so. Or really anything. Let's see. I don't want to reveal Negasonic too quickly. So I'm thinking that just to force them into playing on Orcus Forge, and then we Negasonic and Groot. I think that's good. I think that's a good I think that's a good play. We can snap on it too. Why not? I'm hoping that they play either Mystique or Taskmaster on turn 6, and because you have to play those 2 cards right after Blob, so that early snap is very confident with it. Oh, we messed up. Oh no. Okay, we messed up. So I knew there was a reason why I wanted to play Jeff on Flooded, and that's to get priority going into turn 6 so that we can play Negasonic ahead of time with Groot, destroy anything that they're gonna be playing. That's unfortunate, but hopefully we can still salvage this by playing our Shang-Chi. Or you know what, we could just play Shang-Chi here too. Yeah, the Blob one is more guaranteed, right? Yeah, the Blob is more guaranteed. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do it like that. Darkhawk, yep. Or it could have been Darkhawk. The good thing is that it is under 9, so I'm glad we went to the guaranteed side with Cosmos. That's game. Yeah, it was a big blunder to not put Jeff in the middle. It's like one of those thoughts that just escaped right after. But as you can see, we could still climb through either way. Still had the backup plan. That's why we run both Negasonic and Shang-Chi for both priority purposes. If we have priority, we go Negasonic. If we don't have priority, we go Shang-Chi. Ham, what's going on? Such a name. Ham. I wonder what goes through their heads if they face off against Cheese or something. So our Jeff is no longer available, so Daredevil is just as good. Sinister London. We could do Storm or we could do Groot. I think Storm is the better play here. We have no idea what they're running, so Moon Knight, whoa. Ah, they got rid of Nebula. That would have been nice. We can either do Drax or Groot and Raccoon. I'm more in favor of Drax because we're able to play 2 cards. I might be regretting that decision though. We're able to play them easier. You know, like Gamora into Rocket, or I don't know, Groot with Negasonic on turn 6. So I'm always trying to be mindful of that. Like, obviously it would have been better to play both Rocket and Groot. It would have been 12 power instead of 9, but we're still winning that right location either way. It's really difficult to beat a Storm into Drax. All right, we have, okay, Nocturne and Nakia, so we're not going to be playing that for long. We're not going to be, well, actually, yeah, they're not going to be able to take down Flooded on time. They're going to be able to move it there, but not to play anything else. And yeah, I think Negasonic and Rocket is the way to go. Because they might still play something in the middle. And if they play just one big thing on the right, we take care of it. Yeah, I think we got him. I think we got him. As soon as Nocturne is moved, they'll have 10, so they'll have to play something else. 3 cards, okay. Mindscape. Morbius. Wow! That's a play. Wow. Nice. Alright. Yeah, we ate that. That's a hell of a turn 6. Yeah, they just had better draws, you know. Just better draws, and had the counter as well with Nocturne, so that definitely gave them the leg up. Either way, Ham, good game, man. Exodus, what's going on? Stark Tower. So Stark Tower is one of those locations that players definitely want to play into, so you could go a little more liberally on playing your Guardians there. And as I say that, they don't play anything to prove my point, and that's okay. Let's Storm. When Mirror Dimension's out, I don't really like to play Storm elsewhere because I found myself with 2 flooded locations, which is not nice. We have priority. Negasonic into Rocket is like super overkill though. We can also Nebula too. We have a lot of options. Let's Nebula, Rocket, and Jeff. Yeah, right. Because we can always bring back Jeff to the right location if we need to, especially after the buff. Okay. Looking like a destroyed deck with Gwenpool. This is a bit risky, but turn 5 is like the turn where they're going to want to play on Stark Tower. So given we have priority, Negasonic should do some work here. Wow, 4 cards. Okay. Nico, not great. Okay. Not great. Into Venom or Carnage. Whoa, that is a beefy Wolverine. And then Carnage doesn't kill anything. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, my fear is that Wolverine gets killed and goes to regenerates on the flooded location. For 13, that would be 19. There's no, and even with Jeff, that's not gonna do us much. So that kind of sucks. If it's like a Venom, that Venom would be 14, right? This could do it. Yeah, let's do that. That'd be 17 on our end. Because if that Wolverine goes to the right, you know, we lost that location, so Where do you end up at? Yep, that's where they ended up at. And Killmonger. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Killmonger wasn't enough. That Wolverine really presented like super unpredictable circumstances. If it would have landed on the left or the right, they would have won, because that Killmonger took care of our Rocket Raccoon. So we do rely on Nebula and Rocket Raccoon for points as well. Granted, we can always do Rocket like on turn 6 with Gamora, and Nebula serves more as a way to keep some of these decks in check and forcing them to play into her location. But as you can see, we still have the power to get that done. Negasonic wasn't at all necessary. We could have Negasonic on turn 6 instead, to get rid of that high-powered Venom as well. Overall, great game. Well played too by Exodus. Good game, man. Scat Sack, what's up, man? Altar of Death. Okay. Unless it's a destroy deck, pretty sure they're not gonna play on their turn 1. Drax. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to really YOLO. We always have like turn 6, we can Gamora into Raccoon, which is pretty nice. We are, however, gonna storm this. Okay. Know what they got. I'm hoping to draw into Daredevil as well, just to cancel out theirs, but we'll see. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Yep. Same Z's. Same Z's. There you go. Yeah, we have options. Absolutely. It's a matter of where we're gonna play this out. So I'm thinking Groot and Rocket. Yeah, Groot and Rocket. Oh, Spider-Man, that's it? Okay. Okay. We do have a potential of running into Doctor Doom, rather. They can't play anything else, they just have to take this. And we have Jeff as well. So the Jeff is gonna help out with the left location in case they do run Doom. The middle locations I'm probably gonna abandon. So, oh, okay. Let's see where that goes. Went there. Okay. We're gonna play Jeff here. That'll move Silk. So even if they decide to play Doom, it's a low chance that Silk will come back. They do have priority, so they're definitely going to not be able to. Yeah, let's save Jeff for last. So let's play Nebula, Star-Lord into Jeff, or we can do Negasonic. Yeah, let's do that instead. I feel like Negasonic's gonna bring... Oh no, they have priority, So yeah, let's do Star-Lord, Nebula, and then Jeff here on the left. Okay, you have Doom. We expected that. There we go. And they should still beat us by 1. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't think we could have been able to do anything else. Good game, man. Good game. That was a close one. We kind of, we knew what was happening. I think it would have been much better to just focus on one of the 2 flooded locations. If we had played Rocket and Groot on the same location, even if they didn't get the buff, as you can see, we would have been able to win on the left or the right because they would have both gotten the buff anyway. So we messed up on not focusing on one of the flooded locations, and that's ultimately what got us. Anyway, Scat Sack, good game, man. DRs, what's up, man? Nothing here. Castle Blackstone is leading the charge. Isle of Silence, so we only really run Jean Grey, so that's not too bad. Something tells me they're probably gonna want to play on Castle Blackstone this turn, so no. Okay. See, in these situations, it's a win-win because if they don't play anything, we get the +1 energy, and if they do, then we get that bonus, that +4 bonus. We don't really run any 6-cost cards, so let's get rid of Havoc. Okay, let's get rid of Titan. Yeah, simple enough. We're gonna Drax here. Let's see what this Arishem deck is doing here. Nothing. Okay, nothing on flooding. I mean, it's probably a retreat on their end. Yep. From the grave. Groot's just getting power. And they're gonna have to be playing there? Okay. We're gonna chill. We're gonna chill. But that's looking dicey for them, for sure. Okay. Groot. Alright, Jean Grey's ability is not working on Isle of Silence. Are they just going for power? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be really difficult for them to take down. Even if they had a Shang-Chi, it's still 14 power that they'd have to climb over on top of flooded on the right location. Yeah, that Doc Ock is high risk, high reward. But not too good versus this deck for sure. So that's an advantage we can use, because not only do we run Shang-Chi, we also run all the Guardians, which are all going to get triggered whenever Doc Ock pulls them. DRs, good game, man. I was wonder what's going on. Weapon X. Wow. Weapon X the Apocalypse turn 1. Okay. And then, you know, obviously our Shang-Chi, why not? Wouldn't be surprised if they snap. All right, Pet Mansion. Really good location for us, right? Unless they decide to play nothing. But most cases they would. So we're still going to put down numbers. We do want to maintain that priority so that we can set up Negasonic. Gonna be hard with that Proxima Knight, but we'll do our best. So let's rocket Daredevil and Nebula here. Yeah, start getting some points there as well. Dracula. Okay, gonna hit that. Now we have an option depending on what they're gonna play. If it's something that's really dangerous, like a Morbius, then I could see us play Negasonic. It's a MODOK. So, okay. MODOK. Let's Gamora. Sorry, let's not Gamora. Let's Negasonic. And then Sentinel here to help out Nebula. We do want to put some type of pressure on that right location. If they don't play a card, we win that location, which is nice. Silver, Apocalypse, 14. Yep. Hello. Okay, so that Swarm is going to be an issue. They're going to be able to play different cards there. I'm thinking... Let's see, they have that Apocalypse at 14. So 14 18. We're looking at 1922 on this location on weapons facility. So I would say that's done. We're not, even if we know we can like hit with Drax, like that's not going to be enough at all. We're gonna do Drax here instead, I feel. Okay, I see 3 cards. Swarm to get rid of that, and Morbius. Ooh, nice. Sentinel. Oh, they really not lucked out, but I wasn't expecting the Morbius for sure. But we could have had it. We could have had it if we. It was a guess at that point. If we would have done Drax on the middle, like I knew both swarms were coming for sure. It was just that last card. Like, what's it gonna be? And unfortunately, it was Morbius that took the game for them. In hindsight, I mean, would I have switched around the plays? I mean, yeah, it was close. I mean, it was close either way. So I think the Sentinel into Drax would have been better in the middle if we just doubled down on that one on Pet Mansion. Either way, I was Wonder. Good game, man. All right, so recorded a little later than I wanted. Sokovia got rid of our Star-Lord, and they got rid of their Null, which is nice, really nice. Okay, Shuri's lab. Tempted to just, you know, rocket Raccoon there, see what happens. Nothing. So that's what happened. Since they don't have Null, this is like a lot better to do. Turn 3 is a little early, so let's just do Groot instead. Want to make sure we take down something strong, not that it's like a Wolverine or an X-23, that would suck. But who knows? I mean, it still could be like a... Given that they have no turn 1 through 3, it might be like a Galactus Ultron Destroyer kind of deck, which is fine. They're just like not doing anything though, so... Jean Grey could really mess them up though. Sage. Okay. So far, I have no idea what's going on. But we're gonna Daredevil and Negasonic right there. Yep. Negasonic right there. There's no way they're gonna be able to beat us outside of a Dr. Doom on that right location. Although, you know what? Second thought. Let's use Gamora instead. That way we have a higher power going into turn 6. Better chances of having priority. Because if they... Unless I'm mistaken. If they happen to get priority from us, I think their Dark Dimension cards flip first, so... Alright, we got 2, so... Ravonna and Mystique. Whoa. Okay. Something spicy is a brewing. Okay. Let's... Negasonic. So it's a Mr. Negative deck after all. That's interesting. Yeah, definitely gonna want to get rid of that. And... Daredevil here. They probably have a bunch of like high cost cards. Retreat. I don't blame them. It's hard for them to really come back with no Mr. Negative so late. Even if they had, what I was hoping for was them having like Iron Man But even so, they probably didn't have enough bodies to make Iron Man relevant on Sokovia. You put Iron Man down, you got 3 energy left, and then it's like, what else, you know? Either way, say it loud, Bat. Good game, man. Bat Dokoven. What's up, man? Warrior Island, let's go and Rocket Raccoon right there. If they choose to play something, we get +4. If they don't, we still get that +1. So comfortable with that. There we go. Ooh, don't do Jeff. Don't get rid of Jeff. Don't get rid of Jeff. And they, of course, it hits their swarm. Okay. Jean Grey would have been nice, but another time. Another time. Okay. It's turn 3. Let's put these 2 down. If it was like turn 4, I'd be more for putting Negasonic. Okay. Alright. Are they gonna try to challenge us on Warrior Island or not? Curious. If not, I mean, that's okay. Wong, okay. Huh. Let's kill whatever is coming through. Maybe Gamora or something? I don't know. Well, whatever's coming through, it usually gets followed up by like Odin. Okay. So I'm okay with us not taking care of that. We're just not gonna allow them to play that on turn 6 without losing Opponent snapped, huh? So what is that gonna be, like Lady Sif? Discarding Helicarrier? Or no, rather MODOK? Whatever happens, I know that Dakin is definitely gonna get buffed. So I think putting in an extra 12 is gonna really help us out. Not interested in the right location. I mean, that collector's gonna go up too. Muramasa. Okay. And MODOK. Nice. And what else did they play? I guess Swarm. Oh wow, they had... How did they have 2? Oh look.
You serious?
But I do know that we could have just moved Jeff and played Gamora on the right location and won the game. But yeah, on second thought, I think challenging this Dakin was too much. I'm trying to figure out oh right, because of Wong. Oh, I messed up because it was because of Wong. Yeah, Wong gave them the 2 shards. Wow, that took me forever to figure out, and that's how they were able to do MODOK and to safely have MODOK out there. That was pretty smart. I mean, it's really, you know, I'll keep this match for the video for sure. The play would have been to, you know, now knowing, oh right, they have 2, because I know the MODOK play was coming. I just thought they only had 1 blade, and I ignored the Wong going into Dakin. So the better play would have been just to move Jeff to the left, to the right location with Gamora, and you know what? It would have been at the very least even on Time Theater, even if they didn't play something. The fact that they did would have gave us 20 on this right location, and that would have won us the game. So just a huge misplay on my part, but At least you guys get to see the mistakes and hopefully learn from them and take them into your games. Either way, bot, do COVID. Good game, man. Jax in the building. Okay, Wakanda starting us off. We have Star-Lord for turn 2. Human Torch. Okay. All right. I'm going to take an educated guess that they might Ghost Rider on the right to bring over Human Torch, but that's a little risky because it's like, what if they don't? Like, there you go. So I'd rather Nebula and put her on the left because it's gonna help clog up that left location. And well, you know, move decks are want to move from the right to the left, so if we can just stop that right there and block that space off in Wakanda, then we're in a good spot. I don't love what we'd have. I would have liked either Groot or Drax or Rocket with Star-Lord, something like that would have been better. We're leaving so much energy on the table, but that's all we got, so we're gonna use it. Sure, not a problem. And a Jean Grey here and Rocket here. If they don't play anything on the left location, then we're just gonna be able to Gamora. Or you know what? Let's... Oh, can't undo it. Alright, that's fair. And Vulture. Okay. So they can move stuff around, but they're gonna have to... They're gonna have to play something there. They can't move a bunch of stuff to the right. So we got that location down packed. So... Okay. And that Heimdall, yep, that Heimdall's gonna move Cloak, which is not gonna mean much. There we go. Awesome. All right, perfect. So we made sure to pressure them a little bit with Nebula and storm the right location to prevent them from playing there as well, and finish them off with a Jean Grey play on turn 5, which is still like really good. You know, Storm gets worse as the game goes on, but Jean Grey arguably gets better because she's able to set up those turn 6 plays where the opponent has something already planned out, but you hit them with Jean Grey turn 5, and now all of a sudden they're forced to play there. And yeah, as you can see, it can mess them up. Had we not had played Jean Grey, that Heimdall was going to go in the middle, which means that Vulture was also going to be able to go to the left and get that +6. So it would have been a little bit worse for us. But that wasn't the case. And yeah, clutch that out. Jax, good game, man.